Hi and welcome to this 10-minute evening yoga class. Thank you for joining this class. My name is Lauren. Whenever you're ready, just roll out your mat. We're going to get started. So come around to sit on your glutes. When you're ready, scooch about halfway down your mat. And then roll back vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to bring our back flat to the mat, coming to a nice lying down position, keeping that bend in our knees. Soles of the feet are flat to the mat. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and close down the eyes. Start to focus on the breath and start to exaggerate the inhale as you inhale deep through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Bring your hands on top of your lower stomach. And then if it's comfortable for you to take a butterfly position, just open your knees out to the side, bring the soles of your feet together, and let gravity pull your knees out. There'll be a slight arch in the gap of your lower back. Without forcing anything, just let it fall where it naturally will sit. Refocus on your breath. You start to drown out the sounds around you, whether you hear voices or traffic from outside. Just focus on yourself and your body on the mat for the next 10 minutes. Take one more deep breath in this position. And on an exhale, extend your arms up to the sky, right above your gaze. And then as you extend them by your ears, you're going to bring your knees in almost to touch. Then exhale, let the knees fall out, reach the arms to the sky. Inhale, bring the knees together, allow the arms to fall back. And exhale, open. Repeat this a couple of times. And then reach the hands up to the sky. As the knees fall out, this time gently just bring them back in. Place the soles of the feet on the mat and then hug the knees into the chest. Wrapping each hand around each knee, rock side to side. Massage out the lower back. Gently replace the soles of your feet back down, this time a bit closer into the heels. Really send the weight into your heels as you push off, start to lift your hips. Find that half bridge. Once you get to the top, squeeze your glutes to see can you lift an inch higher. And exhale to lower. As we lower with control, we're not going to come fully to the ground. Hover your glutes about half an inch off the mat and then shoot them up to the sky for half bridge. Exhale as we lower, and then inhale as we lift and squeeze. And gently lower. Keep this going. Using your breath as you feel the muscles begin to wake. And then inhale as you lift your glutes, hold in that half bridge, and then walk your heels back closer to your glutes if you need, and just lift your heels off, coming onto the ball of our foot. We're squeezing our glutes, and then we exhale to lower about halfway, and then inhale to lift all the way to the top, and exhale to lower halfway. Inhale to lift. We'll lower halfway one more time. Then this time as we inhale and lift, we're squeezing the glutes. We're going to hold them at the top and we're just going to pulse all the way to the top, getting the most out of that mobility that we can. Really firing up the glutes. For 3, for 2, for 1. Hold before extending gently back down. find the vertebrae by vertebrae meets the mat, and then hug your knees in once again, rock them side to side. We're going to hold straight out to a happy baby. So hook onto either the big toes, the inside of your feet, as you let your knees fall out either side. Start to rock side to side. If this feels super intense, just allow the hips to open. Send the breath to wherever you feel the tightness. You want to extend one leg and then the other. It's optional. Then bring the knees back in one more time. Taking a figure of 4, flex into the right foot. Sit that right foot on top of the left leg, and then interlace your fingers behind the left leg. Pull that knee into your chest. If you need to use one hand to push your right knee away and lift your shoulders off to start with. Gently relax your shoulders back down and exhale as you pull that knee closer into you, feeling really nice, deep stretch into the right glute. Keep it going here, actively pulling that leg closer to you. Inhale to extend the left leg to the ceiling, and exhale to bend that knee. Gently release, swap it over this time so the left foot sits on top of the right leg. Lift up the shoulders to interlace the fingers, sit it back down and pull, placing a hand on the left knee if needs for support. Actively pulling that foot into you, and then point the right toes to the sky. Gently rebend. Really nice. Gently release everything. Take some circles with the knees, and then hug everything in. So your shoulders are gonna lift off, your forehead touches your knees before releasing back down, splaying your legs out long, using your hips to shift them to one side and come over onto your chest. So your chest is going to be flat to the mat. As we lower, come onto those elbows and just take a nice baby cobra. Gently open out the chest. And so from here, gently lower the chest all the way down to the mat. We're going to lower our forehead onto our hands. Really engage your glutes as you send your legs wider to the corners of the yoga mat. Ground down into the mat with your pelvis, and inhale to lift both legs off. Exhale to lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale as we lower. Keep this going. Lifting one more time. And then as we lower the legs, releasing the hands from underneath the forehead. Dropping the forehead down to inhale together, lifting the chest, lifting the arms. Bending the arms into you, coming into a 90-degree angle. So they just kind of tuck into the obliques. And inhale to extend. Exhale as they pull into the obliques. Inhale, extend. One more time as the elbows pull in, lift that chest open. This time extend the arms by the ears. Keep the chest lifted and go ahead and lift the legs with it. Hold it here. And then you can bend into both knees gently with the right hand and the left hand, swinging back to clasp the ankles. Taking a soft bow pose, just rocking forward and back. Using your glutes to keep them really engaged, protecting that lower back. And focusing on that breath. Before gently releasing everything down, planting the hands just underneath the shoulders, just rocking out side to side of the hips. And then we'll push ourselves up to a nice cobra. Shake your head right and left. And exhale to release back down. Tuck the toes, push the hips all the way up and back to a nice child's pose. And release down, relax the forehead. Walk the fingertips now into the body. We'll come onto our glutes and just shift halfway down the mat. I'm going to shift towards my long edge of the mat to face the camera, but wherever is most accessible for you. Crossing the legs over even more, so you're crossing your left foot over the right knee. Plant that foot down so it's flat, and then make sure both your glutes are flat to the mat. Bring your arms down to come up. Reach your way in out of the hips, and place your right hand down behind you. The left elbow just comes onto the inside of that left knee, and twist over so your gaze is over that right shoulder. Softly come back to the center, lift your arms up and overhead, release them down to just help yourself swap over the legs. So the sole of your right foot is flat to the mat, crossed over the left leg. Check that both glutes are really glued to the mat. Reach your arms up and over them, place your left fingertips behind you. Right elbow comes onto the inside of that right knee. Slowly come back through the center, unwind the legs. And from here, you can swing them back behind you, coming onto almost in all fours. And then from here, just going to walk your hands slightly in underneath you. Take the knees out either side, finding a frog position. So wherever, again, that's comfortable, you can put a pillow or two just underneath your pelvis. And walking your elbows, walking out onto your elbows, or your arms just out in front of you. Find that your legs are 90 degrees, so your ankle wants to be in line with the knee. And you can either involve a rock here, if it is quite uncomfortable, and just let gravity do the work to open up the hips. Gently use your hands to push yourself back up as you swing the heels in closer to the glutes. Come back to a nice seated position on your mat. Cross the legs. And we'll close down this nice evening flow with a soft meditation. So again, whether you have more time to continue this practice after the video, do invite you to stay. Just take some deep breaths and do whatever you need to remove any busy thoughts, any fluctuations that are still in the mind. Gently placing one hand on top of the heart center, one hand on the lower stomach, and we'll finish with 3 deep breaths. So inhaling through the nose, really feel the belly rise, exhale side out through the mouth. Once again. And final one. We'll release our hands from our body, place them together in prayer, and closing down the practice, set a slight intention for your day or the rest of your week to implement so you can keep going. Remind yourself of your why, and bring our hands together in the third eye. Bow and say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing this super quick evening flow with me. I hope it helps to wind down and that you enjoy the rest of your evening. If you did like this flow, please continue to like, comment, leave any feedback, recommend this video, and subscribe. Come back for more. There's new weekly classes every week, so thank you.